Hello everyone, in this video we'll see about constructional features of DC mission. So DC mission consisting of various parts like field winding, commutator and field axis, armature core, armature slot, yoke and pole shoe and brushes and bearings. So we'll see about how the function of different parts will be there in DC mission. Okay, so in figure we have seen the field system, right? So we'll see the what is the field system function in DC motor. So the field system is to create a uniform magnetic field within which the armature rotates. So inside the DC motor, the field system will create the magnetic field. So peltomagnets are generally preferred is comparison with permanent magnet because they are cheap, small in size, produce greater magnetic field, and the field strength can be easily varied by changing the magnetizing current. So this is about the field system, and next we will see, already we have seen this diagram. Next uh, field system consisting of the following parts. One is yoke, pole core, pole shoe, field coils. So what is the function of yoke? Yoke is normally used which serves as a frame of mission. So, see this outer frame of the uh, thing is known as the yoke. So you can see in this diagram. So where is the yoke? So yoke is the outer frame of the DC mission. So next one, so it functions to two things. So firstly, it produces mechanical support to the DC motor, and secondly, so it produces a low reluctance path to magnetic flux. So flux will produce more. So low reluctance. So reluctance is low. Magnetic flux will produce more. Right. For small size of DC motors, the yoke is made up of cast iron. For large size, heavy size of motors, the yoke is made up of cast steel or silicon steel material, right? So next one, we will see about pole cores. Usually pole cores are of circular section. They are made up of cast steel, and so these are the laminations, so which are riveted together and bolted to the yoke. So each pole core carries a coil of insulated copper wire through which are magnetizing current flows. Next one, pole shoes. So pole shoes serves three functions. They are support the field coils and spread out the flux in the air gap. They are of large cross section, due to which the reluctance of the path is reduced. Next one, field coils. These coils of copper wire wound around the poles. They are also called exciting coils. The objective of these field coils or magnetizing coil is to provide under various conditions of operation the number of ampere turns of excitation required to give the proper flux through the armature. While designing a generator, the number of poles required by the field structure depends on the speed of the armature. Since the speed and the number of poles are inversely proportional, when the number of poles are increases, the speed will reduce. So this is one of the figure showing the pole construction to the DC motor. So next one we will see the armature core and armature winding. The purpose of armature core is to house the armature conductors and to provide a path of very low reluctance to the flux through the armature from a north pole to a south pole. The armature is mounted on a shaft so that when it is rotated, the armature conductors houses in its cuts. The magnetic flux and electric currents is indicated in it, right? So this is about armature core. So armature core is highly permeability silicon steel stamping about 0.4 to 0.6 thickness. Why we are reducing the eddy current losses. We are laminating the core by the silicon steel stampings. So high grade silicon steel is used for two reasons. Why it is? First one is to keep hysteresis loss low. Secondly, to reduce eddy current in the core, so which are introduced by the rotation of the core in the magnetic field. So ventilating ducts are provided to dissipate the heat produced by hysteresis and eddy current losses. Next one, commutator. Commutator is a very important device in DC motors, DC generators. DC machine is required to produce a voltage that remains constant in direction and magnitude. A commutator converts a alternating EMF generated in the rotating armature conductors into a steady or direct voltage. So this is about commutator brushes. So simple thing is the brushes will collect the current from the commutator. They are normally made up of carbon and in the shape of rectangular box. Bearings. So ball bearings are usually used as they are more reliable. So smooth operation purpose we are using these ball bearings. However, for heavy duty works, roller bearings are preferred. Ball bearing and roller bearings are packed in hard oil for quieter operation and for minimizing wear of the bearings. So bearings also you are using for to reduce the friction and windage loss. So to friction and noise. So for heavy type of machines we are using roller, and for small rating machines we are using ball bearings. So this is about the constructional features of DC machine. So this is a very important one. Many times they ask this question. I request you practice this question very well. Okay. Thank you everyone.